Hi, this is Krista, and today I have a quick tip for you. It's in regards to reconfiguring scatters. Um, a lot of times we'll get a kit and we have like a bead scatter or a sequin scatter, and while it is good the way it's put together as an element, sometimes we want to manipulate and move a portion of that scatter away and place it in a different section. And instead of deleting or copying and erasing or masking out the portion that you don't want, I have a quick way to use that scatter and move an area that you want to reposition in a different area and still keep that element on the same layer. So let me go ahead and open up an element. I already have a workspace here with a square with a frame, a stroke around it representing a picture just for quick purposes here. So I'm going to do File, and I'm going to Place Embedded, and the kit I'm pulling from is by Pink Reptiles Designs over at the Lily Pad, and the kit is called Brand New Year, and this is the elements portion. And there's lots of elements in this kit. The one I'm interested in here is the bead scatter. There's, these dots, the X's, the hearts, also this other blue dot pattern element here to use as well, but I'm just going to go ahead and click on and grab the beads. So I bring that into my workspace, and I'm going to situate that where I want it. I'm going to place it right here. I'm going to go ahead and set that with the check mark, and now I'm just going to right click on this because as you can see right here, by my using the place embedded, it brought it over as a smart object. However, I just want to go ahead and simplify that. I'm going to rasterize it so I can manipulate my scatter. And I just right click with the mouse, click on rasterize layer, and there we go. I'm going to add a quick shadow to this. It doesn't matter what it is, I just want to make it more pronounced so you can see it better. So now we have, this is my layer with the scatter on it. I want to go to the toolbar and I want to grab this polygonal lasso tool. It's the third button down, and in this polygon lasso, if you click on the corner of it, you will see that the lasso tool, the polygonal lasso, and the magnetic lasso tool are all combined under this one button, and I'm choosing the polygonal lasso tool. And with that, I want to move these 5 beads. I like them, but I want to go ahead and place them on the other side of my frame. So I just use that polygonal lasso tool just to make a shape around them. And with the marching ants, I'm going to go up to the mover tool and click on that, or you can just hit V on your keyboard. And with that, I bring over my cursor and I place my cursor of the mouse inside the marching ants, and I get the little arrow with the scissors. And once that is there, I can just grab it and move it. And I'll place it right over here. Now there's still marching ants, so I'm just going to do Control and D, and that is my shortcut to get rid of the selection. So now that I've moved this portion of the beads onto the other side, as you can see in my layer palette, they're still all on the same layer. So now I want to go ahead and I want to grab some more scatters, and I want to place it over here. And instead of me duplicating the whole layer and then getting rid of some of the scatters, I'm going to grab another portion. So I'm just going to, again, making sure that my layer is selected. I'm going to grab the lasso tool, and I'm going to just grab this here. Now, and just draw around that. Now instead of my cutting and moving that, or actually using the mover tool, I'm going to duplicate it. And while, if you see, it still has the scissor with the little arrow, if you hold down your Alt on a PC or Option on a Mac and grab and slide, it'll do your duplicate. So it's duplicating that portion as opposed to before we cut and moved it. This is duplicating and moving it. Now I still have all those marching ants. As you can see, it's still considered marching. It's still selecting that portion. While that is still working, I can now maneuver it, and I want to rotate this. So I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, and Rotate. I'm going to rotate that a little bit, slide it in, and reposition that portion. And then I click the check mark, Control D to deselect, and there we go. I have now these scatters. I've split out these 5 beads, put them on this side, and I've duplicated this section and I've put it up here to form like a triangle of elements. And if you can see, I'm going to turn this off and turn it back on. You can see that they're all on the same layer. You can use this on scatters and sequins, and you can use it for any other elements if you want. But I hope that you find that this is a useful tool. Until next time.